but I think it's about time you guys met my mom.
When we came here, we didn't have anything. We sold all our stores. We sold everything. You know, it was hard because there's no money coming in and we didn't have a job. You set up your own business. Don't ever get into
trust
any partnership. No partnership.
What about when I decided I wanted to be an entrepreneur? Did you have any fear? What advice can you share for maintaining resilience through tough times? I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, that I was able to witness hardship.
I never want to be equal to men.
Like, look for the opportunities in being a woman. Guys, I am here with my mom. We call her SBM.
Yeah.
Sheila Bella mom. This Taryn Darling coined that name for you, right?
Yes, Taryn. Yeah, you named me. And now look what happened.
Now everyone calls her SBM, Sheila Bella mom. But her real name is Sylvia Molina. And she's here today. And we're going to chat all about entrepreneurship, female entrepreneurship, her journey as an entrepreneur, and also her role at Pretty Rich Bosses as the general manager. And so we're really excited to dive in because I finally got her to do this. It's a long time coming.
Yeah.
And what does this cup say? This is your cup, Mom. And it says, there's a chance this is wine. A chance. We cannot confirm nor deny. There's a chance this is wine. So I'm going to leave this right here. All right, everybody, let's go to tea. Cheers. Wow, that's really great. Okay. No, there's letters and everything. Okay, one more time. Cheers. Drink a little more. Guys, it's my mom's birthday. So today we're going to take you on a little adventure. We're going to take you to High Tea. If you've never been to High Tea at the Peninsula Hotel in Beverly Hills, we're going to show you. See, this is why I'm all ready for High Tea. Are you going to wear a hat today?
Of course.
Okay.
Great time.
Best birthday.
Classy birthday.
We're gonna keep it classy. Okay, so guys, it's my mom's birthday. For those of you who don't know, she is the general manager of Pretty Rich Bosses, and she was the general manager of Sheila Bella Microblading. This definitely would not be in existence. People on my team, none of y'all would have a job right now. I wouldn't have a job right now if it weren't for this woman right here. First of all, I had to kind of coerce her into this podcast because she at first was like, what? But I think it's about time. You guys met my mom. Okay. For those of you who don't know, so I grew up around entrepreneurs. So you and Dad always had your own business.
Right.
But then you also told me to go to college.
Oh, yes.
But it's monkey see, monkey do.
Exactly.
So I was like, wait a second, this isn't adding up for me. This college thing isn't adding up because from what I understand, what pays for this house and all of the things that I have is a small business.
Correct. You get more.
How did you handle it, Mom? Because for a very long time, I was kind of lost. I was trying to do the acting thing. And you were really patient with me.
Well, I just know I have this feeling that something will happen. Something great will happen. Whether it's acting, singing, or
keeping the faith.
Yeah, basically.
That's so
Or waiting tables.
Something will
Can be
happen.
the best.
I asked my husband, what was one of the most striking things about you, about having you as my mother? One of his first impressions was you never instilled a victim mentality in me.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, even though it was very easy to blame, our station in life or whatever, it was very easy. You never instilled a victim mentality in me, and that was not even an option. It wasn't even an option.
Gotta love everyone in your circle.
Another thing, Mom, I have to say is that my mom's the best. So there's a lot of moms, when you tell your kids to do things, it's really hard to listen to your mom as a daughter if you don't think she's cool.
most of the time.
It's like, it's like, okay. But like, if when your mom is like cool at the same time, like the world thinks they're cool, like she's pretty, she's in shape, she's a social butterfly, she's also business savvy, right? When your mom's cool, you have a tendency to listen to her more.
Yeah, I hope she listens. Really.
But what, I mean, you were
Not
so
100%, of course.
to this day, but still, like, you know, I think if you're gonna have any sort of influence, I think being cool is really
matters.
I think it really matters. It's underrated. Okay, so for those people who don't know, like, you have an entrepreneurial background. You've had small businesses.
We were always in business.
Okay.
I've never worked with a company except
A little bit.
here in the United States
When we were
got
first starting
here, when
our-
we
yeah.
were starting out for
Wow.
a few months. We were always doing business in the Philippines. We went into event production. We produce shows. I am the choreographer, and my husband is, of course, the executive producer
Showbiz.
and director,
It'll
stuff
get you
like that.
It'll get you far in life.
We had 3 automotive paint store in the Philippines. There were 3 branches. That's high-end automotive paint.
So you guys used to paint cars?
No, they buy from us. We don't paint cars.
Yeah.
We sell them. It's a brick and mortar. We also got into t-shirt manufacturing. That one went really well. We had 5 brick and mortar in Quezon City, and Sheila's father is a very good designer. Pretty much most of his designs, they sold like hotcakes. Like
T-shirt
especially-
designs.
Yeah, t-shirt. Especially during Christmas time. Oh my gosh, yeah. Money coming
What
in.
was one of his like most notable, most memorable designs on a t-shirt?
It's the karate sign. I don't know whether it's Chinese or Japanese, but it sold a lot in different colors.
Nice. I didn't know that.
And we also sold fine shoes and Benetton t-shirts. I don't know if you remember Benetton. So they cool.
I don't know what was cool in 1986, but I just remember you guys knew what was cool. That's why they had a sense. So what was the most entrepreneurial lesson, you know, with all of the businesses? Because, you know, when we came to the States, we have JM Tools and we sell automotive tools in North Hollywood.
When we came here, we didn't have anything. We sold all our stores. We sold everything. So we came here with our money. But, you know, it was hard because there's no money coming in. And there were like 7 in one apartment. And we didn't have a job.
Or 10.
So everything's going out. No money's coming in. And that is tough. But you have to pay rent, no food on the table.
That's a relatable scenario.
And you don't...
All the money's
know-
going out, no
Yeah.
money's coming in. That's scary.
Zero
with
money
kids.
coming in. So we got to a point where we had $150. And before that, we were kind of doing swap meet. And then we had this partner that, of course, we didn't want to, but we were new in the country. So we were kind of forced to partner. And then, of course, we separated. So we were down to $150.
With all these kids.
Yeah. So bought this little pickup secondhand truck that's not running, but we need it so we can go to the swap meet. And then he had it repaired a little bit by himself because we don't have money anymore. But we still have some products to sell. One of his friends gave us the opportunity to buy all the return items. They distribute tools at Costco, Sam's Club. All the return products, we get to buy them in bulk. And these products are they're still fine, but people here in the United States, they return them. Like if they're missing one piece, they return them. And so we put them together and then they look like brand new again. And those are the products that we sell at the swap meet. So we go to the swap meet on weekends. We have a schedule, Saturday, Sunday. We wake up very early in the morning, super, super early. The challenge is when it's winter because we come from a tropical country.
No, I remember Los Angeles winters and my hands were blue.
Right.
That's because I'm from the Philippines. But I remember I thought I had hypothermia and someone needs to rush me to the emergency room. When clearly that wasn't the case. I was just not accustomed to the weather.
I know. It was difficult.
So lots of up and down. You've ran lots of businesses from entertainment to automotive to retail.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. You even dabbled in real estate for a while.
We also had a little restaurant in the Philippines.
Wow.
That one became pretty popular. And then here, when I got here, I worked with a microfilm company.
Microfiche.
Yeah, microfiche and some graphic. They do microfiche. I don't even know what it is.
You know, you've hired a lot of people. I just remember always having team parties. We had team parties.
Oh yeah, we had
And during Christmas time, our Christmas parties all involved people, all of my parents' employees.
all the employees.
Which is kind of like what we do now, which is so crazy.
Oh my
And then
God,
I performed, and now my kids perform. It's
Yes, Sheila is the monk for
monkey see, monkey do. And you've gone through a lot of things. Ups, down, lots of money, no money, lots of money coming in, no money coming in, responsibility, family, you know, like it's et cetera, and like probably betrayal with team members, et cetera, et cetera. So what do you think is the most important entrepreneurial lesson you've learned that you would want to pass on to me? If it was just like, what are the quick lessons where you're like this?
First of all, I think it's very important to be, number one is be on your own. You set up your own business. Don't ever get
Don't
into
trust
any partnership. No partnership.
Nope.
You establish a corporation or LLC to protect yourself. That's the number one rule. Number two, of course, you have to cover your bases. You have professionals.
Don't go cheap on
accountants, Legal, yeah.
Don't go cheap on legal. Cross your T's, dot your I's.
She used to sing a song. I love that song because
song?
it has cover your bases by
What song was that? I don't know.
I know it.
Okay.
I'll remember later. You want to be fair to everyone in your team. Treat them kindly, of course. And you also want to acknowledge your team members' strengths and weaknesses and your own. Yeah, don't be afraid to hire intelligent people.
That's a really good one.
Yes, you need people smarter than you.
Yeah, when I see new leaders on our team, I see them trying to hire people that they feel like they can control. So like they're not the most qualified, but I feel like
But in any organization, there are people who just want to be that way, but they are smart. They may not be more intelligent than you, but they do the job, and we need them too.
if there was just one thing you could magically make sure I always do in business, what would it be?
Magically?
If you could be like, you know what, I'm going to program, I know you like to program, I'm going to program Sheila to make sure that every single time she comes to this situation, this is the choice she's going to make, what would it be?
Number one, first and foremost, do the right thing. I think doing the right thing is a very good rule to have, follow. Always do the right thing. There is nothing wrong with the right thing. It is the right thing.
The right thing. Your reward will be
You did the right thing. Even your insurance will tell you, oh, you did the right thing. Your lawyer will defend you very well. You did the right thing.
Yeah,
You were
I like
fair.
that.
You are reasonable.
Right. Just do the right thing and you'll be all right. That's a good one. I like that. When you first decided that you wanted to become a business owner and an entrepreneur, what was your biggest fear? Let's go back. Hold on. Let's take a time machine back. In the 70s.
Oh.
Okay. When you first decided that you wanted to be an entrepreneur and you wanted to, I think your first business was that production company.
Yeah.
So what was your biggest fear?
Well, in the Philippines, most people, generally speaking, they want their children to graduate, go to college. Yeah. Well, and then, get hired, get paid. I didn't go to any company. I was not a corporate person, but I love what I was doing.
You're a dancer.
I was a dancer. I also was a round girl, on television.
Like
and I was
Ariane
boxing.
Celeste.
Yeah.
Brittany.
And I was a choreographer. Yeah. It was fun.
They
but
wonder
of course,
why I'm like this.
But it's showbiz. There's always stress, especially if you are leading the team. Sometimes I wish that I'm just one of them, but I'm not.
Sometimes you wish that you're just one of your team members.
Yeah, but I'm not. But in the end, I'm thankful. Of course, you make more. The responsibility falls on you. Of course. Yeah.
That is really tough.
You got to come up with a new show. You got to come up with the costumes. You have wardrobe people, makeup, design, music. I'm always searching for new music. What is cool?
Right. I read a quote the other day that really resonated with me. The quote is, You know you're a good CEO if your team doesn't need you. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. You know, you're a good CEO when you can go on vacation and still the company is running and bringing in money.
Yeah, a lot of CEOs are really like still in the trenches. They're still in the trenches and it's not optional. They must be, or else the business collapses. What about when I decided I wanted to be an entrepreneur? Did you have any fears or was it kind of natural? In many ways, you probably understood.
Yeah, I understood. But then, you know, because in our culture, again, everyone needs to go to college, hard, go to a corporation. But Sheila's a natural. I always trusted her instinct. Every time she does something, she will excel for sure. She even did American Idol, and she made the cover of the Las Vegas Review Journal. That's a newspaper.
Front page, baby.
Front page. Yeah, the following day, we were surprised. Oh my gosh.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Waking up the next morning at a gas station going, that's
me. I know. And you were wearing this shirt that says, "Hi, Mom." Yeah, she's a natural. In high school, she used to sell chocolate bars.
I sold chocolate because I saw the clubs do it. The clubs were doing fundraisers, you know, for their clubs, and they had these like boxes of chocolate. They do that now at the mall. You see.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh my gosh. And then one of my friends, Karen Stone, she had an extra box. So I said, can I have that box? So Karen gave me her box that looked very official, like I was just selling chocolate for a club. But then
inside,
we went to Costco. And I came home with a bucket load of cash. I totally want to teach the kids that hustle. I actually want to create, I'm not kidding. I really want to create an online course, make it free for kids, teach them the PME bar hustle.
Yeah.
At school. Anyway. Yeah. So continue.
And she made enough money to get a second-hand car to pay for her first car.
Where there you go.
Enough. Yeah.
For chocolate bars.
Yeah. Almost close to $4,000 at that time.
You count.
Yeah. I was doing the same thing.
You're doing
what
the
I'm
books?
doing right now.
You did?
I was handling her money.
For the cash. For the
the
chocolate.
cash flow.
That's true. I did bring that.
The in and out. Like, okay, you buy this, spend this, money coming in, money coming out, going out.
So when I decided to be, that I was going to start,
we're still in the same cycle.
That's true. It's the same thing. Nothing's changed. You're still counting money in and money out. Nothing's changed. You've seen Pretty Rich Bosses, Sheila Bella microblading, go through ups and downs and just, I mean, it really is ugly, you guys. It's a roller coaster. Like, if you guys knew how ugly entrepreneurship could be, I think if half of you knew, you wouldn't do it. You'd be like, I'm just gonna work for someone else. But the rewards are great. But yeah, you've shared a lot of tough times with me. And also you've celebrated a lot of wins with me. We've done this together.
Right.
So I feel like a lot of women are probably watching right now that might be going through a tough time, that might be going through like a dry spell where, you know, it's just not coming in. Just like the picture you painted for us is just money out, not money in. What advice can you share for maintaining resilience through tough times?
You have to stay true to yourself. Just believe in
believe.
Yeah. Keep pushing for it. And you need the people around you, you know. Don't give up. Never give up.
I always say, and something I've always
you always say, go back.
Keep going back. Just go back. Like, I know it's scary, but just keep going back.
Yeah.
But something that I instinctually felt, which I feel like was a privilege for me, it's a mindset privilege rather, that if I can't lose if I don't give up.
There's nothing to lose.
Something always told me, even when I was a kid and I wanted anything I wanted to do, like I wanted to be in Miss Saigon, I wanted to, be an American Idol, whatever it is. I always thought, if I don't give up, I can't lose. There's just like no way. As long as I don't give up, I can't lose.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that came from. It was probably because I've seen, I was blessed enough that I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, that I was able to witness hardship.
Yes.
So I didn't expect to have it easy. I expected to actually work. I expected to have to shout at the swap meet just like Dad did. Like, I expected to be more proactive with my sales than versus reactive. I didn't expect that. And so to me, that was a privilege. So I can't lose if I don't give up. So I love that. Oh, one of the last questions I want to ask is, as an immigrant woman, English is our second language, right? We're both immigrants. How has being a woman, a female entrepreneur, impacted your experience in entrepreneurship, both in the Philippines and in the United States?
I always acknowledge a man's strength. I want to remain feminine all the time and acknowledge the man's strength, because I don't want to go to war like them. And they have strength that we don't have. So, yeah.
This is this is the mentality that you need as a mother to create a breadwinner, apparently. So remain feminine.
Yeah, but don't lose the control.
But don't lose control. So here's something I always got from you. I always felt like you felt that being feminine was your superpower.
It's also a superpower.
That's the big, you have always like lived that way, and whether or not you can articulate it, that was the message to me. That
Exactly.
like, oh, mom is using everything she's got.
We have our charms. We have our own charms.
She is using it all, and she's winning. So that is the biggest lesson, I think. Whether or not you told me that as a child, just watching you use it all and not playing victim to, you know, your private parts or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm a woman. This is a superpower. This is amazing. I totally embrace that. I embraced it.
That's good.
Yes, I mean, it's so crazy. I have 3 boys. But I totally think that being a woman is the ultimate superpower.
Yes.
Even in business. Did you know that women are better salespeople than men? Statistically, our numbers are higher. Our close rate is higher. I don't know what it is. We have that thing. I guess it's about being a woman.
That's true.
And I feel like instead of getting upset about it, like look for the opportunities in being a woman.
You have the power.
You do.
The feminine power.
You have the power.
It looks gentle.
But is it? See, you're the dark horse.
But it bites.
You're the dark horse. That's what they don't see you coming.
Don't let them see you coming.
It's cool. Me and my little teacup over here. Cheers. Okay, lastly, on that topic, what do you think? It's 2023, right? I remember you told me I was going to have my debut at the moon. You're like, oh, year 2000? 2000, it's probably, your debut is probably going to be at the moon by then. I'll never forget you told me that might happen.
I had a debut.
No, it's cool. I don't want one.
Yeah.
My whole life is a party. My whole life is a ball.
Exactly.
I wear ballroom gowns to the grocery store. Okay, so on that topic, so it's 2023. You've seen entrepreneurship and femininity and feminism and female empowerment, right, go through its ebbs and flows. What do you think, what wisdom do you have to impart to the future of entrepreneurship of females in this country, in this world? What do you think is the future has? What do you think is the future for female entrepreneurs?
Female entrepreneurs, they have a very bright future, for sure. 100%. Women are more emotionally stable, which is very important. Yeah.
It's true.
I know you can relate, like when your husbands are sick, don't they look like they're dying already? When in fact,
What's your pain level?
The flu.
Hey, and I'm like,
Yeah, I've spoken to several women about it, and it's the same. Like,
Yeah,
my
when did you
husband,
say that?
he looks like he's dying, but he just have
A cough.
slight fever,
Right.
or a cough.
yeah, a lot of men are like that.
Oh, and we need that emotional stability in running a business.
I hear you. My husband's not like that when it comes to pain. As you know, he will kill himself. He has almost killed himself. Pain.
Yeah, but the same
as far as tolerance for multitasking, it's different.
That one too. We can multitask.
My ex-husband, though, that's another story. Yes, on all of these things. But the multitasking. Yeah, we definitely have our strengths. Absolutely. Last question. How does it feel to know that you have played a significant role in my success, my family's success, in all of the women that we employ in our team success, our team of 35 women? How does that feel?
35 from all over the world in the United States.
Right.
Most of the time, we have to pitch ourselves.
It's really weird.
It's amazing. And we have these amazing women in our organization, and they're family to us. I feel highly blessed. That's the word. It's not luck.
That's how it feels,
Yeah.
because there's no way I'm good enough to have done all this by myself. There's just no
That's
way.
the feeling I
It's
have.
divine.
Very highly blessed.
Yeah, absolutely. Aw, you did it! Yay. You ready to have tea?
Of course.
Okay, let's have high tea. You did it, Mama. You did it. See, we'll do it again. Now you want to do it again, right? Oh. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, where's your Sharon Cuneta? Sharon Cuneta for you Filipinos.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's slang for take home. Balutin mo. Ako, it's balutin. See, it's nakabalot. This is why we came to American.
Yep.
Too many vans. That is a luxury.
We have first down in timber.
Thank you.
It's like a close.
I love you so much. Great. Wow. Look at this. Such an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's from man.
From Matt.